Hello there, friends. It's TCY Stezzer here. God, it's been a while since I've done a video, which smacked my mic while I introduced myself. Don't worry about it. So today, it's top builds. I have absolutely no idea what episode it is. 6, 7, maybe? I don't know. I think so. So anyway, today's going to be quite a quick video. It's going to be me showing you the winner of the last top build with Monkey firing flames in the background. And then I'm going to be telling you what the next one is going to be about, because the next one is going to be quite a big one. So, without further ado, this week's winners was Monkey Nuts, Javi CA, Dizzledor, and St. Luigi. That was their team. So let's go on in and have a little look. Unfortunately, despite this door being amazing, as you can see, I unfortunately won't be able to use it in the build, as it's going to be for Void's Wrath. So we can't be using any of the mods and things like that. So for those of you who don't know, this is going to be used in the Void's Wrath Stonewall series as our base operations, essentially. But I'm not going to give too many spoilers away for that. But anyway, this is an amazing castle built by the team, and let's go in and have a little look around, shall we? So as I understand, this was actually thrown up within about... Well, they started about 4 hours before the due date, but then the due date got moved back by quite a lot. So I'm not sure how long it was that they took to build it, but I know it wasn't a very long time. We're talking a handful of hours rather than a handful of days. So the main thing I like about this thing is the actual courtyard area. The walls and everything are all very nice and symmetrical and nice, and I like them a lot. But the thing that actually sells this to me the most is the centerpiece. This is like okay, but this area here is what I really like. I like the waterfall that sort of spills out of this gate mouth here and sort of like goes from a pool to a slightly smaller pool here. Perhaps the entrance to the dungeon could be like in the waterfall or something, I don't know. And the books here, I might obviously these books won't be in the series, but this is, I'm just telling you why this took first place. So the walls themselves they feed into my need to have everything symmetrical. I get quite antsy when things aren't even, and the fact that these walls are symmetrical, I don't have the minimap up, but if you fly up, you realize that they mirror each other nearly perfectly, with the 4 corners and then the 2 slightly going out. It's great builds. I love the walls, I love the inside, I love the gate entrance. Lots of little details. I've just realized there's diamond blocks in there. I haven't actually noticed that till now. It's just a good little build, just general good little build. The size is not too big and it's not too small. It's just right for what we wanted, and I think it's going to fit perfectly in with the series. Just a really nice build, really. I mean, there's not really a huge amount I can say about it. It's just a great build. I like the towers. I like that they're all identical. One of the people that was, well, they sort of half entered. They got about halfway through and then decided that they weren't going to be able to compete. Sorry, that's my Skype going off. Let me go and tell them I'm busy. Recording. DCY, you never get a moment's peace. Let me put myself on Do Not Disturb. So yeah, great build. Not really a huge amount else I could say about it. Very, very nicely done. Team, I don't think you have a name. You should get a name. On a side note, you should get a name. But anyway, now that we've gone over that, I'm going to quickly discuss what next week's is while they just sort of fly around in front of me. Well, it's not next week's. The next top build is going to be the last top build that we do on this current server. I'll talk about what that means at the end. Basically, the next build is great structures or great builds or like wonders. It can be pretty much anything you want as long as it's big and sort of blah, like in your face kind of thing. Like what, you know, good real world examples are the London Tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Eiffel Tower, you know, great bridges and castles and modern buildings. It can be pretty much anything you want. It doesn't have to be a copy of a modern building. It can be a fantasy from your favorite fantasy series, or perhaps a sci-fi series. You could do I don't know, a 1-to-1 scale of a spaceship or something. I mean, it's really up to you, but we just want big, in-your-face builds for the last one of the server. I will add that the maximum team size is 3, so you cannot have more than 3 people in your team for this build, and you will have until the 10th of May to do it, so that's 2.5 weeks to do it in, because we want these to be really good. Now, the prizes are going to be big, okay, but they're going to be for when the server restarts, because when the server updates to the newest version, we're going to be getting whole new plugins and we're going to be like sorting out the whitelist so we can whitelist loads more people, and possibly even adding another dimension in that everyone can go and mine in. Excuse me. So yeah, everything will reset. So these prizes will be a big deal for the starting fresh on the next server. It will really give you a big boost. Not only that, but the 2 winning structures will be at the spawn for the new server. So they will be the spawn, so to speak, along with the shops and blah blah blah, which will probably be copying over from Monkey Nuts' market system, because it doesn't need to be changed. It's good, doesn't need to be changed. So it's going to be sort of like, it's going to be the main structures in that spawn. So not only will it give you a great item boost, it will also you'll also have a structure that will be at spawn for the rest of the server, essentially, because it's very unlikely that the server will reset again, and if it does, it's not going to be for months and months and months and months and months. So you will have your structure there proudly represented at the spawn. So yeah, that's about it. So great buildings, great structures, wonders. Go nuts. Yeah. Cool. I actually am going to be entering as well. Excuse me. Good lord. With Bazmat and Skorax, and I will have a whole new set of people judging the builds, and this can be anonymous as well, so they don't know whose is whose until after they've scored, and then I'll reveal whose that team is. So that'll be grand. So yes, I will see you for the next video, which will be before then, but I will see you again in 2.5 weeks' time for the next top build and the last top build for the server. I hope you've enjoyed this team's build. I've very much enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll be looking forward to that next video. That's about it. I've run my mouth for, I don't know, probably a good 10-15 minutes now, so I apologise. I will see you next time. Bye.